I went to Holy Cross High School, met Vince, of course, as a freshman. Vince was senior class president. He was valedictorian, basketball team.
We actually took a trip of my high school friends to California through wine country biking, and Dan was one of the guys in my class.
About a month after the trip, Vince and Joan hosted a dinner at their house to show the best photos taken. The fun started before dinner started. As we were having the first appetizer and enjoying that, when I leaned over and plumped my head down into my lap.
Dan keeled over and had a full cardiac arrest in my living room.
I was just limp. My arms and neck like a wet dish towel. After searching for but not detecting any breathing on my part, he started CPR.
It took me about 30 seconds to remember that I have an automatic defibrillator in my trunk. We hooked him up. He was unresponsive, no pulse, not breathing. Shocked his heart back in the sink. And he was awake and talking before the paramedics arrived at my house. My first work with the Heart Association was back in the 80s. I had an opportunity to become part of the guidelines process, to become part of the group of what we call emergency cardiac care volunteers who were focused around CPR, how to do it better, how to train people, how to train the country. We got the Heart Association to modernize, got the scientists to say, we're not gonna have a 4-hour course anymore. We're gonna have a 20-minute course.
They've really done a great job of boiling down a lot of complex science into something you can hold in your hand and carry with you, because the first moments of bystander CPR are those first moments where someone can start chest compressions on a patient. Is really critical in their outcomes and how well they do.
We put AEDs at the airports at O'Hare and Midway, and our survival rate before we did that at the airport was the same as the country, about 1 out of 20. In the year after we put them in place at the airport, we saved 9 out of 11 cardiac arrests. There's so many things going on in the world that if you can just focus around the things you do well and help make a difference in people's lives. I mean, we get the opportunity to make an impact in someone's life.
When you reflect on saving someone's life, I think it does give you a sense of gratitude that the training that you've accomplished up to this point, it was able to allow you to intervene in someone's most delicate moments.
I think one of the most important things that I'd want everybody to walk away is that you can personally make a difference. You can go home, make a difference in your family. Go home and get your family trained in CPR.
Because of Vince and his actions that night, I've been able to enjoy life for an additional 11 years and counting. Feel very grateful, thankful, blessed, and lucky.